I didn't actually mean to hit the fade button, but here we are. Hello. Welcome. Everybody who's around. I don't know if this stream is actually going to work. I don't know to what extent everything is going to collapse on itself and fall apart. But hi. Hello. Hope you've had a good time. Hope you've had a good week so far. It's a wonderful Thursday morning over in the Land Bowl. We have only a small chance of getting flooded out this time. So that's helpful. And yeah, me and Will have decided that we wanted to do a Monster Hunter campaign. So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna see what happens. For context for everyone else who's here, I personally have not been a super long-standing player of the Monster Hunter franchise. I started with Generations when it came to the Switch, and have been rather attached to it ever since. Will's been playing it since the very first one on the PS2. So he'll know a lot more about what's going on in general than I will. So let's see what he's up to on his end. I think he's also greeting his own stream. So we're just gonna hang out here. And I'm gonna go ahead and get everything started. So we can do some things. How's that sound? Let me know how everything looks. I don't know 100%. How everything is going to go. Game-wise.
Are we both sufficiently introduced?
I think we're both sufficiently introduced.
I feel introduced.
I feel pretty introduced too. Let's see if this is gonna work or not.
So far, so good.
Can't wait to see how many frames I drop.
So far, so good. Monster Hunter is usually pretty good about not having that happen too badly.
This
Anyway,
is true, however.
I did fill the folks in that we have indeed both played this game before, me extensively.
Yeah, so I talked about this a little bit on my own intro, but go ahead and tell everybody how familiar are you with
I have
Monster
played
Hunter?
through the campaign of Monster Hunter World 2 or 3 times. And then partly specifically with you. So now we're starting another. So this is my 3rd or 4th time.
And compared to my technically first and a half? Because we didn't ever actually finish.
We did not finish
together.
We got very close. We basically stopped before we got to Iceborne. In the last one, but we'll get to Iceborne in this one. I did also fill in the people that I will be playing the longsword, which is a weapon that I have basically never used in Monster Hunter, despite its very common usage and the multitude of weapons. This is just the one that I haven't ever really picked up.
Which makes sense. I will be intending to use the dual blades for as long as I can suffer them.
I don't know what you mean by suffer them. Like, they're a solid weapon.
Okay, so disclosure for the stream people. In Rise, which is the one we play more, I use the dual blades. Or not the dual blade, the hunting horn. But the hunting horn in World is before they made the hunting horn good. So So I can't really use that in this game, so I decided to go with something that I don't normally play as well. which was this one. So here we are. We haven't done any quests at all. This is literally like
haven't done
right after the tutorial. So we want to just hop into it?
I am not. Alright, so I think that this first mission is solo.
Is it?
Yes, because I think it's just the Slay Jagras one.
Oh yeah, it is one of one.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Probably don't
We're
need.
here for we are here for commentary. We really shouldn't need 2 people to slay 7 mini monsters anyway.
Not
get
really.
familiar with your weapon. And then the next quest should be the Great Jagras, in which we can both get in, I believe.
Yeah. Just gonna let
because this is just the controls mission.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me how quests work. That's what I needed.
It's really important information.
Yeah. I feel very knowledgeable, and I certainly did not know this at all.
Decided that they have sufficiently explained everything.
This part's always my least favorite part of a Monster Hunter game, that you have to do at the beginning every time.
Makes sense. I mean, there's a point at which you'd think they would add a button that just says, if you've played a Monster Hunter game before, you know,
yeah, that'd be great.
quest.
I really wish they would do that. Yeah, that would be quite nice. I understand why.
I really like how this game takes control of your camera on occasion.
Every once in a while.
That makes it really easy to get from point A to point B. But you know what? That's okay. Yes, I'm aware. I think I'm gonna hold up just fine, Sam.
You just may. Give me 1 second. I think I maybe have an idea for this annoying controller thing I've got going.
Annoying controller thing?
Yeah, where the tooltips don't match properly.
Ah, that makes sense.
I think I possibly offered myself a solution.
That's helpful.
Potentially, maybe, if I don't.
I'm sure you've got something over there somewhere.
Probably.
You know, I don't remember there being quite this many of these guys last time.
What do you mean?
There's about 10 of these lizard guys. Just
Oh,
hanging
yeah,
around.
that makes sense.
I keep going for, like, the rise shortcuts for the...
No wire bugs in this game.
See, it's that easy.
That easy.
I've had my Palico level up.
Cool.
How incredible is that?
Congratulations.
That audio's still balanced. You good over there?
Fixing.
Now depart on quests with other players.
Wow.
I like how the game has already decided that I need to be part of somebody else's thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
It's just pretty fun when you think about it.
I don't really care about the event thing. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and I'm gonna restart real quick so that I'm not stuck in somebody else's lobby.
Fair. I left the game and haven't gone back in, so.
Why did you leave
Because
the
I'm
game?
fixing this controller.
I suppose that makes sense. I'm just gonna switch to this and fiddle with some settings a little bit, because I think Need to let it restart real quick just to make sure it doesn't try to pair me in that lobby again.
Makes sense.
But now we can take on a group tutorial level.
Hooray!
Aren't we excited for that? He doesn't like tutorial levels.
I don't like tutorial levels.
Why wouldn't you like tutorial levels?
Not fun.
Are you sure they're not actually the most fun?
I don't think so.
Are you going to create the session, or should I?
Give me just one.
Or did you even finish the quest?
I have not finished the quest now.
I guess I'll do it then. Just have it set to friends only.
Yeah. That's good.
And I guess I'll tinker around for a bit while I let you catch up.
Classic controller support.
Makes sense. Would help if I had the gameplay back on screen. There we go.
Alright. I should be correct.
You think it's gonna work this time?
Maybe. Solid maybe.
I'm just talking to some NPCs in the meantime.
Makes sense. I thought if I plugged in a PlayStation controller, it may just give me PlayStation tooltips and call it a day. And that may
work?
still work. I don't know yet. There's a solid chance that may work. And that, I think I would prefer. But if it just reads everything, it shouldn't read everything, is it? Why does Steam do that? Where it just goes, oh yeah, Xbox controller. You know how many
Because
times
it's you're on Windows
Xbox
where
controller in
Xbox
my
is
life?
expected.
You know how many times I've used an Xbox controller in my life?
Many
Maybe
times.
once. Maybe one time. I don't use Xbox controller. What is this?
I could just immediately upgrade these garbage dual plates.
I mean, very little reason not to.
Building better ones.
Well, that's what I just
Because
said.
the basic iron dual blades are not that great.
Iron weapons are always bad.
But the defender tree gives you chainsaw.
I believe it.
Dual wield chainsaws, that's kind of hilarious. But we're not going defender tree stuff.
We don't
That's
need
baby
no
mode.
defender tree.
So where's the Jagras?
Skip the game.
I assume Jagras is off the bone tree, which I don't have any small monster.
Probably. It won't be too hard to get some small monster bones.
Probably not, no. Oh, they have decals now. When did that get added to this game?
Like stuff. There's like decals. You can put like a little trinket on your weapon that like jangles around. Yeah, they got little stuff like that. PlayStation
Sense, I
tooltips,
suppose.
maybe.
I'm ready for you to join whenever you are ready to join.
Yeah, I know.
Guess what I could do?
What's
Though I
that?
don't remember exactly where the training area is.
Why is it giving me Xbox tooltips? Why?
Because
For
it's
what
a PC
reason?
game.
I'm using
It's
a
on...
PlayStation controller.
You're
Steam knows
on
it's a PlayStation controller.
PC. It's gonna give you PC controls. Which is Xbox.
But Steam knows it's a PlayStation controller.
I don't remember where the training area is. I was just gonna show off the dual blades more.
It shouldn't be too hard to find. It's somewhere.
You know, the little guy with the book is just our encyclopedia of monsters.
Correct.
Useful character. This is a pig. Everyone likes
The
to pet
Pookie,
the
it's
pig
everyone's
for some
favorite.
reason.
Everyone loves Pookie. Oh, you know, I just solved all my problems.
Have you?
I have. Well, not all of my problems, but a bit of my problems. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm so smart. There's
Well, it would
a
have been
red
great
button.
to have done all that beforehand.
Yeah. There's a gamepad icon selection in the options that switches it to the PlayStation tips.
Oh, I see. I guess that would have made sense, huh?
Yeah. I bet one of them is Nintendo layout. How much you want
Maybe.
to bet? How much you want to bet on Nintendo layout? Anyway, it's back up now. We're good. I fixed it.
Good job.
Woo! Now I can go fight 7 Jaggy. Jagras. So
This
jaggy
pet
in
is
this game.
following me. This pig is following me around.
Anyway, I'm sorry for the delay, but boy, oh boy, was that driving me nuts. If I followed the tooltips, you know how you hold the trigger and then move the buttons left and right to choose an item?
Yeah.
I would have had to do that up and down to move the bar left and right.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's not good for feedback reasons. Anyway, let's do this again.
Not good. Not like it's gonna take a long time for you to kill 7.
No, I won't.
7 little dudes.
I'm the longsword, after all.
You are the longsword after all. How does it feel to be the longsword after all?
I am the longsword after all. How exciting. There we go. Depart. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright. was just telling my people, I think there's like a 50% chance we get stormed out.
Is there? Is there bad weather?
I thought there was last time I checked. It might have changed
Maybe
since
there
then.
is. I don't know.
It may have changed.
I wouldn't be
tends to rather
surprised.
fickle.
Weather does tend to change. There's a heat advisory, but it looks like
we
it's not. There's no
Get heat
storm or anything.
advisories all the time.
Correct. Currently, it feels like 106.
No, it's good when the heat index is up in the hundreds and the summer just started.
Just started. We get to look
We get
forward to
3
it.
months of this.
Woo! I hate it.
The heat index literally hot enough to melt the skin off of your face.
I would rather do anything else. Yes, I know rule number 2.
What's wrong with rule number 2?
I know it. I don't need them to tell me. I hate. Alright,
Probably should.
I'm good to go.
Hate leads to anger.
Hate
Anger
does
leads
lead
to
to
suffering.
anger.
Something the force. It's been a while since I've taken the time to just look around the hub, though.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
it's a nice little hub. It's a nice hub in this game. Astera is a good little hub.
By the way, I'd like to point out that they specifically call out in the tutorial that you can use your slinger while your weapons are drawn.
It is.
How does that
but
work
it's
for the dual
specifically-
blades?
I don't know. Try it out and see.
Because dual blades, you don't have extra hands. to
Maybe
shoot a
you just
slinger
like
with.
fire it like an iron.
It's not
Man.
like a wrist-mounted gun. You still got to do something.
I mean, it is a wrist mounted. Literally is wrist mounted.
I mean, you still gotta like pull the sling back and shoot it. Like, you don't have extra hands for that.
No, but I think you do have it like you preloaded. I think it's probably just like trigger release, you know.
Maybe.
The pokey attack does not do a lot of damage.
Nope, it doesn't. You gotta do the big sweeps. I gotta find 20 gourmet shroom caps for the chef.
Oh boy. Who doesn't love Mushroom Mission?
I am to understand, I believe, that you do not enjoy Mushroom Mission.
I don't love them.
Though I do not understand.
They're running away.
So what is it you don't like about the Mushroom Mission?
Oh, they're not fun. When I go to play Monster Hunter, I'm not going, oh yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to dig through mushrooms for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I want to fight some monsters. Even if they're not the big monsters, which I'm a fan of, I'll take it. But it's better than picking mushrooms. Will I pick mushrooms if I need to in order to get the things that I desire? Yes, I will. But do I want to do an entire quest where I just dig through mushrooms? Not really. I feel like that's pretty reasonable, Oh wow, the spirit stuff's kind of nuts. Holy moly!
Yeah, once you start doing Spirit Blade stuff, it gets incredible.
Wow.
Welcome to the longsword.
Hey, you ever wanted to just like hit everything?
Big sweeps.
That's the longsword. Wow. Holy moly, spirit's nuts. And you built so much of it. Wow. This is kind of crazy.
And now you see why that's
Yeah, no
the
wonder
most OP
everyone
weapon
thinks it's broken.
in the game, apparently.
No wonder everyone thinks this is broken.
For context, for people who aren't watching, the longsword statistically got like 20% usage of every... And there's like 12 weapons in this game. So the fact
Yeah,
that the longsword
20%
alone...
of 12 is a lot. Longsword is very much the highest used weapon in the game. A lot of people consider it a noob weapon. Also, people make fun of it because longswords tend to knock down other weapons. Like when the monster falls down or is asleep, if the longsword tries to do its big sweepy attacks, there's a good chance you're just gonna like knock over someone else while they're trying to charge up there or whatever.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with
So it's gonna
Monster
have a
Hunter,
bad.
that is a thing that can happen. Players are beholden to the physics of other players.
Correct. You can't hit other players and do damage, but you very much can hit other players and interrupt them. Which is why people tend to like not like the longsword, because they'll there's a possibility of getting interrupted. My Palico leveled up.
Good job.
Thank you.
Do I have to send you an invite, or can you join off of me?
Dance, what are you talking about? I think
I'm
I should be
sorry.
able to join you.
Dance, are those words supposed to make sense? Because they don't. How you doing, buddy? I actually don't know if he's already moved back over to your stream. I don't know.
He said one thing in my chat, so maybe, I don't know.
He also said one thing in my chat.
Did it also not make any sense in your chat?
It did not, in the slightest.
Great.
Good to know we're on equal footing.
Yeah. Go ahead and send me an invite.
Not just join.
I don't know.
See if you received that invite.
I sure did.
Let's see if it actually lets you in.
I'll have to go to the quest counter, that's right. That's how this game works.
You have to go to the quest counter to join a lobby.
Because that's where the online lobby buttons are.
Oh. Yeah, this game makes sense.
Oh, I think I have to talk to the smithy first.
That makes sense. Have fun with that.
So awesome, no idea what killing it. What are you talking
I
about?
have no clue.
Like, is it?
He's trying to be funny, but I'm not convinced that he's succeeding in that endeavor.
I think he's trying to make fun of you because you might cut it out or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen any issues mic-wise.
I don't think I've heard issues mic-wise either. I think I've been able to hear you for mostly the entire time. So I'm not really sure what he's talking about.
Nope. No clue. Maybe he's just trying to do a funny.
Maybe. I've upgraded my katana. Put it together. Oh, I get what he's doing. Alright, he gave you half of the message and he gave me half of the message. We have to put ours both together.
Oh. Wait.
That's what he's doing.
That doesn't. Okay, hold
That's
up,
what
though.
he's doing.
That's not fair.
That's what he's doing.
That's not fair.
There was no hint that was what we needed to do. So
This. You can't give us
mainly
a
you
puzzle to solve
But yeah.
on stream.
Well, no, you can give us a puzzle to solve on stream. I don't mind that. You just need to give us like a hint that it's a puzzle. The idea that there is a puzzle to be solved is the most important part. Anyway, I'm assuming your first message is ... then something, then ... then something.
You're
All right, I've got those two ...
Of course you do.
It's just that you can't give the hint after the thing. You gotta give the hint before the thing. Don't just say I just did, like you're proud of yourself.
I can't believe this. You know what? I can. You know what? No, I can believe this. I can believe this is something he would do. Alright, let's see if we can't coordinate this nonsense and figure out.
Anyway, it's only when...
only when you look at the whole...
Does each part...
Okay, there it is. There's the hint.
Makes sense. Okay.
How are we supposed to know that?
You can't make the hint the puzzle, my man.
This isn't fair.
Anyway, so what's the
second one is you guys are
so awesome.
I have
No idea what.
You're doing but keep
Killing it.
There you go.
Alright, great, we did it.
We figured it out.
Puzzle solved.
Only by fiat of he had to explain the entire joke.
What a goofball.
Sounds about right. Now, in
Anyway,
hindsight,
I appreciate
it makes
it. Thank
sense.
you. No, I get it.
A lot.
I 100% get it. Still goofy. The execution was fun. The message is considered, and thank you. That being said, wasn't the clearest initially, but you know what? That's okay, because I still appreciate it.
It's still
You're a good buddy.
great regardless.
Anyway, I think we're in the same online session now.
All right, let's go do
And
some
Keston on kerfuffle.
Why is the word kerfuffle not used more? That's a
I
great
love the word kerfuffle. It is a good word.
It's an incredible word.
Yes, it is.
But this still says 1 of 1. Is this a thing where we gotta, like, there's a cutscene we gotta watch?
There's a solid chance. Yeah, I cannot join this because I haven't progressed enough in the story.
Yes,
So,
what it is.
what we do is you go in, and we do the thing, and then you watch the thing, and then you leave, and then you go back in the other one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm glad it's now giving us layered armor and like 1,000 event tickets.
Right. More event tickets
Immediately.
than we'll ever need in our entire lives.
Joinable after departure, it says.
Does that mean you can join now?
Maybe, I don't know. And very much said joinable after departure.
I'm never gonna not have the muscle memory of Wirebug.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that's never gonna go away. Is it possible for you to join yet?
I think you have to put up the flare.
Never had to do a flare before.
Do you not?
It will be available after the cutscene.
Hold on, let me.
I don't think there might be
abandon
more
quest.
cutscene.
I'll abandon quest. There may be more cutscene. I don't really know. Let's find out. Oh no, this one's big.
What's big?
There's another chat puzzle.
Oh, I know what this is. I know it just by looking at it. I know what it is.
No, I also know what it is. I got the important parts. I
You
got
did not get the
Gregory
important
and
parts.
Sus. I know exactly what it is.
I got Gregory and Among Us. I know what this is.
No.
You cannot fool me. Not my dance.
I love me some Freddy Fazbear Among Us.
That for anyone else who hasn't seen it, is a video
Gregory.
on YouTube of something from Security Breach that I will not reference because it makes me unreasonably angry.
But it's funny.
Is funny the
He
word? For that?
vented in the game.
Is funny the word? I'm not sure.
He
Funny is the word.
vented in the game. What's more sus than that?
Don't say those words. You can do better. Is it your fault that he knows about that video? I feel like it's your fault he
Probably.
knows about that video.
It feels like it. Wouldn't surprise me.
I like how they said this was supposed to be an online quest that they won't let us do because there's apparently a cutscene somewhere.
Well, we are in an online session.
But, like, where's the cutscene?
There's also just a potential that it's just not a multiplayer quest yet.
But the hallmark of the dual blades in this game is just that they do all the spinny attacks.
Who doesn't like spinning attacks?
And as someone who plays Ranger in D&D exclusively because two-weapon fighting is the best thing ever, except that it's not, really.
Two-weapon fighting could be cool.
Well, here's the thing. In the playtest for the next version of D&D, they had a version of two-weapon fighting that was great, and then they got rid of it because weapon masteries had to be a thing.
I think weapon masteries are cool.
I like the idea of weapon masteries, but just the way they're doing it, and the way that, like, weapon masteries almost seem like they're trying to control, like they're trying to dictate playstyles.
Yeah.
Which is not the best.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. That's generally what classes are meant to do.
Like, if I want to be a dual-wielding paladin, let me be a dual-wielding paladin. Let me go out of my way to take a multi-class just so I can swing around the second sword, you know?
I'm pretty sure you can dual wield as a paladin. You're just not great at it.
Well, so, like, technically you can, but you miss out on both the bonus action attack and the extra damage from it being like the actual two-weapon fighting, like the fighting style. Because paladins don't get that either.
Correct.
Oh, now I can do it. You just had to get through the Kestodon part.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Kestodon
the Kestodon
immediately
turns into the
to
Jagger's
this other
mission.
mission. Yeah, I forgot it's the same mission. That explains it.
You should just be able to join without the flare, though, right? I feel like
I
we've
have to
had that
finish the
figured out.
Kestodon part.
Ah.
Maybe? I think you have to do it after the flare is available. But you don't actually have to use the flare, if I remember correctly.
I'm just gonna go around collecting stuff while I'm waiting.
I have to finish.
In this game, you have to do a lot of research by collecting like footprints and stuff to get better tracking levels. So I'm just gonna run around and collect some footprints for now.
Always good to get blueprints. I'm still learning combos with this weapon.
There are no combos with that weapon.
There's combos.
There's just big sweeps that lead into more big sweeps. There's not really like dedicated strings that do well.
There's gotta be combos.
Like how I said I was gonna go try to find footprints and I'm exclusively just mining.
I mean, hey, getting rocks is also helpful.
For the benefit of everyone who's not aware, the reason I consistently am picking up all of these berries as well is because the berries turn into bullets for the guns, and if I decide to use the guns at some point during this campaign, I would like to have bullets.
Bullets are good. Oh, here we go.
You good now?
Probably. But Garrett has dropped another puzzle in there.
Oh, good. Alright, are we ready? Because I think I have the first half.
You do have the first bit.
It says, I ain't
trying to fool
you guys.
I am being very
obvious. Anyways.
I have to. You also have to?
Yeah.
I will very sadly
go
and lurking
be working.
He made a mistake. Y'all end this.
But I love
bit.
Was a dumb.
Okay. You kind of messed up the second half of that, but we're good. Great. You did. You really tried.
He did make
kind of fumbled the bit in that last one. But other than that, you're gold, my man.
Yeah. Good job.
Anyway, please feel free to lurk.
Lurk as long as you like. It's not like we're going anywhere.
No, we're gonna be doing this for a while. I would like to be able to play together before
At some
the
point.
end of this stream.
You
I'm
know,
leaving to join your thing, by the way.
Good. I mentioned last night to him when he decided he wanted to do this that we would probably need to get through the tutorial. I forgot there were quests that tied into the tutorial anyway.
Well, I told you there were. I said, did you want to get to the Great Jaggers thing?
Well, we're at the Great Jaggers thing.
We are now. An hour into the stream.
Has it been? It's been about an hour.
It's been like 50 minutes, yeah. But that's fine. We were chatting the whole time.
It is fine. Join request settings finished. Will Smith is waiting to join. How am I supposed
You have
to
to
let
say
you in?
yes. Well, if you...
Where do I say yes? You're the one that knows that.
It's in the pause menu somewhere. There you go.
Player list.
I mean, Dance brought something.
Oh, good. I think you start.
Well, if you
Guys wanna
play something...
later hit me up. Okay, we will.
Fair enough. Yeah, we can do that.
We got stuff we can do. I have not found the allow him in
I'm
button.
coming. I think it may be set to auto allow, possibly. Because there is an auto allow thing. I
Is
know
there?
for a fact. Yeah.
Maybe it connects to the friends
But
only thing. I don't know.
I'm in.
He claims he's in. Let's see. Gonna go back to the camp. Oh, I see him. I see. There he is.
Yay!
We've done it.
You've
No one's
done
gonna
it.
get us confused at all.
No, we look so different.
No one's gonna get confused at all. I forgot there was a pose menu. Alright.
There's gestures.
Let's
If
go
you want
find
the
this.
rest of the freebies or some extra in the box,
Did they add more?
yes.
I'm kind of surprised they added more. I'm not gonna complain though. Now we get to go fight the first monster of death. The Great
Go fight that
Jaguars.
monster. Let's go.
Alright, so this is when we establish right away for everyone involved that Will be doing all of the carrying for this entire campaign because the longsword is busted.
I like to think that I'm carrying because I'm good at the game. Not because
You're
it's the
carrying
long
because you
sword.
have the longsword.
I would rather carry because
Bats.
I'm good at the game. Personally.
Spider webs.
Spider webs.
Those are helpful.
It can
Right.
be.
Little guys are telling me there's footprints somewhere.
Definitely footprints somewhere.
But they're both like leading up. Gotta climb the tree. I feel like it's
There's a
telling us
solid
we gotta
chance.
climb the tree. It would be weird for the
There's a
Jaggers to be up
solid
there,
chance.
though. So that makes me think that's maybe not a Jagger's footprint it's telling us about.
It's always possible.
And here's the mini Jagras.
Oh, I found him.
You did find him. Did you accidentally stumble upon him, or...
I did.
It makes sense. But I've been attacked by bats. Oh. Resource.
I'm waiting for you
Yeah, I'm on my way.
as I
There's
followed
footprints.
you.
Oh, I think he's coming to me. Because
No,
that's
he's
him
over
right
here.
there. No, I'm
That is
looking
him.
at him.
Yeah, me too.
But I got a level up on my research.
I did too. Which is why I'm gonna go in. I mounted the monster.
Oh, he's immediately leaving. Okay.
I've mounted the monster. He's kicked me off. Never mind, I've got back on. Alright, he's down.
I can see that. Excellent work.
It's weird that the spirit closer sheathes your weapon for you.
It is a little weird. But it is a closer, I suppose.
Yeah, but weapon closers don't usually get rid of your weapon.
I'm trying to wire bug again.
We gotta go ahead and sharpen.
Already?
Yes.
I'm the one that's
My
supposed
sharp-
to need to sharpen constantly.
My sharpness is very poor. Well, I did immediately get a crazy spirit combo.
Yo, I forgot the claw thing existed.
Yes.
Okay, he doesn't like me. It's been decided he does not like me.
I tried the wire bug.
I think we're both going to be doing that this entire time. But like
Maybe
the
one
wire
day we'll
bug is
play
so
Rise.
good though.
Wire bug is a very good addition. I liked it a lot. I also don't miss old. I don't miss old mounting. The new mounting is much better.
It is. What are we breaking on this man?
I think we broke his arms.
I need to sharpen. I need to sharpen.
Go and sharpen. He's running away.
Much better.
Be ready
I
for
don't
some
think it's-
vicious attacks.
I don't think the monster's gonna be that mad.
Nah.
Do you think the monster's gonna be that mad?
No, he seems like a sweetheart. That's a lot of baby Jaggerses.
It is a lot of babies. This guy's got friends.
Got a lot of friends. We've tuckered him out.
It does not take much to tire this guy out.
I mean, this is literally baby's first monster. They basically freeze frame him every few seconds.
Yo, little Jagras, I don't need you right now.
Hey, buddy.
Changed your mind about leaving?
He did. There he goes. See you later, buddy.
See how much of a fight he put up once we found him? Almost none.
Yeah, this is baby's first, so it's not. I wouldn't call it a real fight.
But still, if we're talking about DPS, longsword dual blades.
Yeah, it is quite the combo. Anyway, there's a bone pile if you wanted bone.
I picked up a couple bones already. Not that I think the bone tree is going to be particularly useful, but
Bone tree's not bad.
just the sharpness
tree's
is
pretty
always
okay.
so bad. And sharpness
Sharpness
is such an
is bad,
important stat.
but damage. But damage.
There you go. 1 hour in, we finished one quest.
We did it. Well, technically 3. We only have to leave and rejoin class every few times.
I made the mistake of walking into the gathering hub before this, so the handler is in an event outfit.
Yeah, you can switch your outfit.
It does not fit in.
You have the option to put her in whatever outfit you like.
Do I? Okay,
Yeah,
I
there's
never
a
had that issue.
change handler button.
Is there? Where is that?
Yes. It may be in your house. And I Pukey Pukey's up next.
Oh, Pukey Pukey. I hate that thing, by the way. I don't know if I've ever, like,
you were right.
passed
What's
that
your problem with
message
that
along. I hate this thing.
What's wrong with the Pukey?
That boy is icky.
He's just Pukey.
Something's got him.
There's something wrong with Gecko with feathers.
Look over there.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but yeah, I think he's a funny little fella.
I've never seen anything like it.
And I like it when they have feathers.
I'd like
Big
to
dinosaur looking
We
thing.
better report back.
This thing is not a dinosaur, this is a gecko.
What is a dinosaur but a big gecko? Wow, we didn't faint at all.
That doesn't surprise me very much.
That Palico leveled up.
I like to think
Apparently, I was the target destroyer. But
so you're the one doing all the work. That sounds about
expert.
right.
Yeah, but you're the survival expert. You use the most plants.
That's because I was busy collecting them because I had nothing else to do. Earn the
I
right
think
to
it's
take
talk
on
about spore puffs and whatnot.
2-star assignments.
You can do it. Man, I am handsome. Yeah, so if you go to your housekeeper, you can change the handler's outfit.
I did not know that was a functionality. But, just in case anybody watching has never heard of Monster Hunter, it's basically boss fights the game.
It is. It's a lot of boss fights.
You get to fight big old dino monsters with swords.
And I love it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
You can also put a pendant on your weapon.
This is true. Oh, there's a sale going on.
Right.
We shouldn't need the anti-bleeding stuff yet, right?
No, that we don't have anything. We don't have anything that'll bleed yet. Antidote's probably a good purchase, though.
Possibly, yeah.
At the moment.
Although I think they started us off with a decent number of them.
Started you off at 6.
Critical bounty. You have to rebuild the ancient forest camp. I don't remember how we do that.
What?
I got a side quest for rebuilding the second camp.
That's one of those. I think it just kind of goes. I'll do it at some point.
But like, I don't know where to go to do it.
You'll get it. It'll follow the. That'll happen sometime in the story. It'll be like, oh, there's the campsite. But don't forget to register your bounty.
Probably do that, huh? New limited bounties available.
See, now we have to find the campsite in the ancient forest.
Yeah.
Is our new quest. Which is why it's going to teach us about expeditions.
Yay, expeditions.
We should be able to both go to an expedition.
For the pacifists within the viewers, let it be known that you can, in fact, capture the monsters rather than outright killing them.
Sometimes you can, but sometimes the quest is to kill.
Gives you better rewards afterward.
It gives you different rewards.
Well, it gives you different rewards, and the rare rewards are easier to get when you capture.
But some
Like,
of the
there's a-
other rewards are not available.
Right. So it just mixes it up a little bit.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
Can we both do joint expeditions, or do I have to go
You
first?
should be able to, I think.
Oh, good. I just looked at what the expedition thing says is going to be around here. I just saw Anjanath.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun to deal with. If we bump into it.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, Anjanath is not fun.
Alright, I am in an expedition. I think you should be able to just join.
I just joined my own expedition. How do I guess if I just return.
If you talk to the handler.
I'm just gonna end mine and try to throw myself into yours.
Sure.
Makes sense to me. I think in probably half an hour or so we can have a little mid-stream break to refill my coffee.
Makes sense.
Alright. Do you have to invite me to
I don't think so.
the expedition?
We're already in the same session.
Expedition.
Yeah. It should go to the
Card
quest
chat,
board.
view profile. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's on the quest board. Okay, so expeditions aren't posted quests.
I'll give you a second. Da-da.
So I think you have to flare. And I can join from the flare.
Makes sense.
We've never really done expeditions in this game, so like we mostly just do quest by quest.
Yeah. Okay, so there are two. Okay, so it's to do multiplayer expeditions. You either have to do the flare, or you have to do return to camp after you finish a quest.
So let's do the flare. It'll be easier,
Yeah,
considering we don't have a quest we can do.
to do flare. Can I flare now? You cannot use this right now. Why? Why can I not flare right now? Tell me. Explain to me. Maybe it won't let me because it's story. Yeah, it's not letting me flare. So I think we may have to do our own individual things for now.
That's fine. I just have to not run
Just
into
for
any
now.
Anjanaths.
I believe
I know
in you.
you're capable of dealing with them. I'm
I
not
think
convinced.
you're capable of dealing with them.
I mean, I would definitely be capable of
It's
dealing
just an
with
Anjanath.
if I had a weapon that I knew what I was doing with. I don't remember where this supposed new campsite is going to be, though.
Yeah, I think it's at the top. Maybe
Is it
in
the
the
top
tree.
corner?
I think it's at the top.
Hello, researcher.
All researcher.
There's something to track.
I'm not gonna go that way because there's Anjanath footprints that way.
I just got question mark research points. So
It's probably Anjanath.
I hope it's just Anjanath, because that icon didn't look like an Anjanath.
Well, the question mark icon always just looks like a Rathalos.
I sincerely hope it was just a Rathalos. Because something gives me the distinct impression that it almost looked like a blue one.
No, that's just what the icon looks like.
And I'm pretty sure the blue Rathalos is in this game.
I actually don't remember if Azure Rathalos is in this game or not.
Oops.
I know the gold and silver Wraths are. I know the pink Rathian is in.
Well, isn't blue the pink version, the Rathalos version of the pink Rathian?
Yes.
So it probably is.
I don't know.
It would be really unfortunate to bump into an Azure Rathalos in the first expedition.
You're not gonna run into an Azure Rathalos. There is an Anjanath in the camp, though.
Might I suggest that I don't want to deal with that? But for the benefit of everybody who's asking why I keep collecting all these footprints, it's important to get your research level up because it gets easier to track things later.
Correct. In the first level, you can see where the monster is. In the next level, you can see where the monster is and where they're going. And then the third level is basically omniscience.
Yeah. It's important to have all this information picked up and collected and such.
The higher it gets, the better you're gonna look.
The more information you have going in, which helps.
So when we do have to hunt the Anjanath, we'll be ahead of the game.
I don't want to fight an Anjanath right away. Those things are big and
Okay.
they're scary.
They're only a little big.
Here we go. It was just up a tree.
I wish I knew where this campsite was.
Oh, there's Kulu.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With a pot. I bet that's what I've been tracking, that's the question marks.
There's a solid chance.
Nope, we gotta fight it. We're fighting Kulu Yaku.
You don't have to, you can run.
That's the next part of the quest.
Well, that's the actual quest, is you do that. But you don't have to do the quest right now. It's still an expedition. I'm still looking for a campsite.
It's between Area 5 and 12. If that helps. It may not help. I don't know. For the record, the question marks I've been tracking was not Kulu.
Good.
It's something else completely that is here. But is something completely different.
Makes sense.
I think once we figure out the Kulu thing will be a good time to quickly break.
Sure. We ought to be able to. We could do the Kulu fight together.
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. I know we can.
It shouldn't be hard. Kulu is, like, not a terrible fight.
No, Kulu's not a hard fight.
I don't know why we don't do expeditions more in these games. They're useful.
They're useful. The answer is because they're kind of finicky to do in multiplayer.
I guess so.
Kulu, Yaku.
Did you find him?
No, not yet. But Matthew Mercer is screaming at me, so.
Why is Matthew Mercer screaming?
Because I found the camp.
I see.
Which means it's Kulu cutscene time. I'm glad they fixed a lot of this in Rise.
The story stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
in the next game in the series, Monster Hunter Rise, they fixed a lot of this weird multiplayer story mode garbage, so that you could actually do all the cutscenes simultaneously. We probably would be playing Rise instead of World, but both of us bought it on Switch and not on PC, and neither of us have a good capture card. So
we could just get it on PC.
I mean, I think it's on sale on PC actually right now.
If it's on sale,
it's like $30 or something.
Yeah.
To play Rise instead of World.
I mean, I kind of want to play World because there's a lot of World that we have not.
That we didn't do, yeah. I'm down to do World, but maybe we could look at Rise sometime.
We'll look at Rise at some point.
Or maybe whenever Monster Hunter 7 comes out.
It's on the way.
Because like Monster Hunter World
Monster Hunter
was supposed
6,
to be.
though.
Monster Hunter World is supposed to be 5.
Correct.
Monster Hunter Rise is supposed to be 6.
Both World and Rise are not mainline games.
My research has actually said otherwise. That Capcom actually considers World and Rise to be mainline games.
Maybe. They're not.
So that would. World and Rise are technically 5 and 6, and then whatever next one comes out is going to be Monster Hunter 7.
Maybe.
Whenever that happens, I'm just going to collect some footprints.
I think Rise is mainline. I don't think World is considered mainline.
I know one of the two is definitely mainline.
I know one of them is. I think it's Rise is considered mainline. But I know the next one is supposed to be Monster Hunter 6.
See, I thought World was supposed to be considered mainline because Rise uses a lot of content from World. Like a bunch of the monsters carried over. Like Anjanath and Tobi Kadachi and...
I mean, that's just Monster Hunter as a whole.
Maybe.
But I think the next one that's supposed to be coming is Monster Hunter 6. If I remember correctly.
A good thing to stream too, maybe.
I would love to stream Monster Hunter 6.
These, people stream this. I don't know.
Even if people don't like watching it, I want to stream this just because it's for me.
Is Monster Hunter the kind of thing that people enjoy watching streams of?
I like to think so. Even if it doesn't work for streaming, I'll make YouTube video. Anyway, we can go ahead and break briefly if you'd like, and then come back.
I figured we were gonna wait and fight the Kulu first.
Oh, you want to fight Kulu first?
Yeah, that way we have time after for another quest or two, and we'll be good.
Alright, that's fine.
But I am gonna abandon this expedition and
Yeah, that's
do
fine.
the
I'm
Kulu,
back already.
do the
So
Kulu
I'll
quest
post
proper.
it. I'll post a Kulu.
We need to keep investigations in mind too.
Investigation is pretty solid, yeah.
Investigations for the audience are higher level quests that you can fight the same monsters in, but they'll add like challenge missions parts, and then you get bonus rewards for the challenges. So it'll be a good time. So those are useful to have, especially if we want to try to make armor.
Armor.
I don't
I
know if
do
we want to
like
make
things.
armor.
I will be wanting to make armor at some point, yes. But, yeah, we never actually do investigations, so we probably should do that at some point.
Should we eat before this one, or do you think we'll be okay?
I frankly think we'll be okay. But, if you want to eat, I'm prepared to eat.
So it's like I don't want to walk all the way up to the canteen. If we both.
Well, you
think
can
we
also
handle
eat
it without
at the
food.
camp.
We could, yeah, that's true. I forget that's a thing that exists. Alright, get me out of here.
There's an eat in the...
I forget they added that
Yeah.
in World.
Yep.
And also that it exists
Well, it's in
Rise.
Rise. Yep.
But we never, neither of us ever use it.
Well, that's because it's convenient just to do it before you leave for the quest.
We get
But-
throwing knives.
Canteen is right here.
Do you think we need to eat anything?
Do I think we need to? Nah. I want to hurt, though.
The only options that get me HP do elemental resistance. And the only options that get me attack don't give me HP.
I would make a custom one.
I don't remember all the combinations for the dang custom ones.
That's okay. It tells you what the effect is.
Is there no difference between these two vegetables?
The two vegetables, one of them gives you elemental resistance. The plumpkin gives you elemental resistance.
Oh, you're right, it does. Or I think is it both that you have to get the resistance?
I think it's two, maybe. I don't know. You know, I just did one of the vegetables and the fish to get the HP
Yeah, that makes sense.
and stamina.
Seems useful. Stat boosts.
Yippee!
And feline deflector for my pelico.
Wonderful.
Alright, let's get out of here. We have
Look
a
at my
bird to fight.
pendant on my sword.
Where? Oh, there.
You see it?
That's kind of funny.
It's a little
Little
peaky pukey hanging
It's a
on by his
little
tongue.
peaky. It's pretty funny.
Funny little guy.
It's just a little man. Oh, let's
Here we
find this
go.
Kulu Yaku.
There is a Kulu Yaku amongst us.
I love how you went out of your way to not make the obvious reference.
There will be plenty, I'm sure. Let's see where this guy is.
I think we have enough information on him to just auto-track him yet.
We don't. Or at least I don't.
He's probably back around that camp again.
Probably. I found some footprints.
I found some footprints from a
I found him. Found him. He's right here. I found him. He's right up here.
There are some Kulu Yaku footprints.
No, I saw him. He's hungry.
Why is it hungry? Yep, there he is. I see him now. Sure is moving.
He's moving. I don't know where he's going, but he's going.
Can we get him with the blinder? Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Poor guy lost an egg.
He's already not having a good time.
Man's still stunned. Goodness gracious, we really did a number.
We must have. He's down again? Are you kidding me? This man is not doing anything. Did we really catch him that off guard?
Apparently. There he goes. Now the fight started.
Now he's fighting. He just gave us like 30 seconds of destroying his face.
Yeah, he did. There's another,
There's a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
flies down here if we want to blind them. Oh, he
that
was
one's
ready for
one
that one.
size effective.
He was ready for us that time.
There you go. Got him. Oh, part broken. There goes his head.
There goes something else. There goes
And
something
there goes
else.
another part broken. I do have to sharpen here in a second.
So do I. We both have weapons with miserable sharpness.
Yeah.
But they are basic iron weapons, so I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen.
Do it.
Oh, he's running.
Long gone.
But my
I'm gonna
spirit's in the
sharp.
way.
So yeah, would you like to explain the gimmick of your weapon for your audience?
So basically, the more damage I do and the more I use my spirit, which is the gauge that I have when I do damage, I can use different spirit moves, which get better and better the more times I complete and do consistent damage with said spirit combo.
Yeah.
So
Dual
basically,
blades, very similar, by the way.
no. Basically, the more I do with my big fancy attacks, the better the big fancy attacks get. But I have to do consistent damage.
Dual Blades is kind of the same way. You might have noticed that I did a little pose when I started attacking him a couple times. That's activating Demon Mode, which increases the number of attacks I do per button hit, and if I fill up the Dual Blade gauge, then I get permanent Demon Mode for a certain amount of time. So it's just kind of a power-up combo.
Yeah, instead of using a spirit gauge, the dual blades have basically used stamina.
Yeah, so you can see my stamina draining the longer I stay in Demon Mode. But it's easier to trigger Demon Mode than it is to trigger Spirit, so... Because it's literally just a button press. Now this man is limping away already.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
By the way, he did drop a piece on the ground. I don't know if you picked it up.
Oh, did he drop a piece?
Yeah.
Don't drop a pod. If
He
drop
dropped
it
a
out,
couple pods, but there was a piece on the ground.
material.
Too. Did he go all the way up?
Probably.
Yep, he's right here. Doing him an eat.
But for the longsword, I have to fill up my sword gauge, and then when I fill up my sword gauge, I can use my spirit attacks. If I finish a spirit combo, then I level up at 1 spirit level, which then makes my spirit stronger. But to do the spirit attacks and upgrade my spirit level, I have to fill up the sword gauge, which lets me do the spirit attacks at all.
Correct.
And then I can level up the actual spirit gauge.
See, I just filled the dual blade gauge. You can see it flashing white up at the top of the screen. It means that even once my stamina starts refilling, I'm gonna have the demon mode bonuses. So I'm just gonna be hitting for 2
Okay,
damage
now I figured out the combos.
50 times.
I figured out the combos. Holy moly. Oh my word.
Did you figure it out?
Oh, yeah, I figured it out. Holy moly.
Don't worry, Kulu absolutely just got deleted from this plane.
Did you see me flying around like an anime man?
I did not. I was
Um,
too busy flying around like my own anime.
yeah, so I figured out how to do things. You have like, it's all in the spirit attack combos, obviously. But after you do your spirit combo, if you do the sheath thing, you can then combo through the sheath thing, and just keep going.
Oh,
And if you
I guess that
hit your
makes
sheath
sense.
attack, it basically automatically fills your sword gauge up
That makes
immediately.
sense. We've done a success.
Holy moly, alright. That's... Yeah, longsword's pretty mean.
No wonder everyone thinks it's the new weapon. But now that we've fought Akulu Yaku, we can take all this fancy materials that we've carved off of its corpse and make weapons out of them.
Hooray!
both
Making
got
weapons
survival
out
extra.
of a corpse.
I like that it gave us both the same commendation.
We were both very cool, yeah. Alright, we've got a new camp.
We do. Which means we're probably set to fight Pukey Pukey next.
Pukey Pukey, then Anjanath, I think.
And
And then that'll probably be a good place to stop after that.
I think so. For now, at least.
But I'm gonna finish out all of these little optional dialogues, and then I will probably take a break to go refill my coffee. And fix things up. So, stream people, I will be back in just a minute or two. See ya! we are back. Back and raring to go. At least I think we're back and raring to go. I don't know about Will. Maybe Will's not back yet.
I'm pretty sure we're raring to go.
Oh, there he is. Found him.
Last time I checked.
Alright, had a quick break. Next up is Puke. But before we do that, I'm going to go to the blacksmith and inquire about
Weapon.
seeing if the Kulu Yaku dual blades are any good. Oop, I've been given a side quest about
I'm
using the
not
collect-
leveled up enough to look at the Kulu weapon yet.
You're not?
No. It
Guess
still says
not.
under
What?
development.
Oh, I'm looking at it. It's off the
Right.
ore tree, which is cool.
It is off the ore tree.
Oh, 15% affinity is kind of great.
Mine says under development. I should probably speak to the commander first.
Probably. So I need to upgrade my weapon to the ore weapon.
I have the iron katana too.
I've been just using the version 1. I hadn't even upgraded it before then.
I went ahead and upgraded it the first time I talked to him because I was like, yeah, I've got 2 iron on me. There's
No, the
very
Kulu
little reason not to.
weapon is just higher damage by a little bit. And also 15% affinity. Oh, but I don't have. I'm missing a scale. I can't build it. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shame.
I'm 1 scale short. Oh, well. But affinity for the non-Monster Hunter people is basically your crit chance.
Crit chance.
So high affinity means better critical hits, and critical hits are good. Unfortunately, I did not get 1 scale that I need in order to
I also am missing 1 scale.
forge it. So we're just going to have to go with the Iron 2 dual blades for this one.
I am also missing 1 scale.
Unless we want to go fight another Kulu just for the fun of it.
It really wasn't hard. Like, it was kind of ridiculously easy, so, I mean, I'm not
It's on the
against
table. I don't know if it's something
it.
we
I can
need to
upgrade
do,
to the Iron Katana 3.
I
I
cannot.
have
I'm
everything I
missing.
need for that.
I'm missing a
I bet
material
you're missing
for.
Earth crystals.
Oh, when did you get an Earth Crystal?
I have 2 Earth crystals.
When did you get Earth Crystals?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
That's probably what
Well,
I'm
that's
missing
two.
then.
Probably. I have 2.
Well,
I think I will wait for the first dance because if I remember correctly, the Kulu tree later gets really good.
I mean, I don't think Nargacuga's in world, right?
Yeah, he is.
Is
He's
he?
an Iceborn at least. Yeah, he's an
He's an
Iceborn.
Iceborn. Okay. There is because Nargacuga is the traditionally high affinity weapon tree.
Yeah, that guy gets
So if-
nuts.
He's not in the base version of this, then I'm guessing Kulu's the next best high affinity tree for the game, for the base world. I haven't seen anything else that really had a lot of affinity on it. Maybe like Odogaron
Odogaron
might have some affinity on him. I don't know.
probably.
Are we doing Kulu again, or are we doing Puke?
We'll do Kulu again.
There's a possibility that we could do Puke
I think we
and
could do
just
all
get
3.
Puke weapons.
That's
I
true.
don't. We don't have to have the stream go a super long
I don't
time.
know if there is a Puke weapon, but maybe. There's only one way to find out. So we
There
can do a
is.
Puke.
That's entirely up to you.
And if I had to guess, this is probably one of them that has a cutscene. Oh, you
Probably.
can join mine. It says parties 1 through 4, so maybe you can join mine. Or let's say you can't join it.
It
'cause-
says not
right.
progress the story enough. We gotta do cutscene.
Okay, so
But I
we'll
will
do-
join once the cutscenes
we'll
are
do
done.
the rejoin. Yep, little rejoin thing. I hate it.
Thanks, Monster Hunter Rise, for fixing this
I
problem.
won't go ahead and eat though.
I won't, because I'm just gonna eat when I join
Yes.
yours.
You should eat after, yes. Alright. Depart!
That's interesting. Where is... Oh, do I have to do the urgent quest from the board?
Yes.
I was trying to talk to the handler. It's like, where is my quest?
Should be able to talk to the handler, but maybe not.
No, it's not on my list. I can't do it.
You can't do the urgent quest?
Nope,
What's
not on the
the
list. The last one I have is the cooler.
Okay, yeah, but what's it say for your story mode thing? Like, what's your quest mission?
Oh, commander.
Yeah,
Talk
you gotta
to
talk
the
to the
dude.
commander first.
Why would I talk to the dude? He doesn't say anything helpful.
He tells you that you have to do it.
But I already know I have to do it. Yes, we are, Commander. Alright, puke. She's so cheery, and I don't understand why.
She's having a great time. She's just excited to be here.
Is she excited to be here?
Yes.
Is that what you call that?
Yes.
It gives you so many red bits.
Yes, it does.
I assume I have to at least get as far as finding the thing before we can join up.
Probably. If I had to guess.
Oh, and it's raining. Good.
It is raining.
Rain's gonna be really good for the frame rate.
You know how it is.
By the way, unlike other Monster Hunter games, World is the only one where the weather and daytime all kind of happen in real time.
It's true.
All the other ones have like the quest specifies whether it's day or night and like what's going on. But World is the only one where everything happens in like like
World
in real
is the
time as
most
it goes.
immersive.
But there's Puke. Found him.
Where's your pukey?
I'm kind of waiting to see if it's gonna say anything about if it's gonna say like you can SOS flare now. To know
I
when
can
you join.
SOS player immediately, so probably not.
Let's see if that's enough. See if that's enough for me to join.
Was there a cutscene?
I didn't see a cutscene, but I didn't see a cutscene up to... Like, there was no cutscene against Puke. So
Fair
I don't
enough.
know if that means that that was enough, or if it's...
Not certain myself.
Yep, I can join yours now.
Okay, great. I guess you just had to take it.
I guess. Silly game. But you'll notice once I
Remember
get
to
in here,
change field cards with your peers.
it should still be dark and rainy. Even though I've switched to a different quest.
Welcome to the quest.
Welcome. I am glad to be here. I'm glad to be carried by the longsword, yes, once again.
You're fine.
I am fine. I don't think it's possible for either of us to lose. I presume you have in fact found the man?
Yeah, I found him. But I only just found him. Oh, he's flying away. I've no longer found him.
That's less than ideal.
He's decided to fly away.
That's less than ideal.
See if I can't find him again here. I'm writing an afternoon.
Good job.
There's really no point in writing an afternoon, but I can.
I mean, it may move a little quicker, you never know.
Well, you don't get to control it.
Oh, then like, why would you write it?
Exactly.
Oh, it's
You just
like,
can't.
he's like moving away.
Yeah, no, he away for sure.
Oh, he's right here.
There he
He
is.
has moved to directly in front of me. Awesome.
I figure out why you would want to ride an afternoon.
Why?
So you can get taller.
I guess that
You
makes
can like reach high up things.
You gonna,
because
like,
they're so large.
help
Oh,
out
he's
with this
way
thing?
over there. Goodness gracious.
No, yeah, he walked directly to where I was hanging out.
I was right on him a second ago.
He has stun locked me with his poison spit.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Best boy, don't you
Chester's
dare.
here with a bigger wasp.
The best boy has dared. I'm now nearly paralyzed
Hold on,
as well as
I'm
being
helping.
poisoned.
I'm helping. I got your back.
Oh,
Shout
he
for the
triggered a
poison.
poison. He triggered poison.
He ate the poison cup. Ah, that's poison.
He's triggering so many poison cups, as if he doesn't already poison us enough.
He does have the tail spit ready to go, so watch out.
I'm
And there's
watching.
another poison cup right here. Watch out.
I'm gonna try to trigger this Vigor Wasp if he'll let me. Did he poison himself? Or did he get poisoned?
He got poisoned by the poison cup.
I didn't think it was possible for this sucker to get poisoned.
It is. It's just not easy. Resistant, not immune. He screamed.
Yeah.
I have to sharpen already.
So do I, it's fine. Oh, he's leaving already.
He's leaving. He's
Yep.
leaving. There he goes.
Would you like to explain to the nice audience why sharpen? I feel like it's pretty
So
obvious,
sharpness is your weapon thing. The higher your sharpness, the more damage you do. And the more you attack, the lower your sharpness gets. So your sharpness will over time deteriorate the more hits you make. And two things happen. You both do less damage when you lose sharpness, but also once you get to a low enough sharpness, all your attacks start to not hit any longer. Because you will bounce off the monster's hard armor skin. Poison, 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 run away, run away.
Your cat appears to be mildly poisoned.
That is very poisonous, correct.
Oh, Jagras, hi. You weren't supposed to be here.
Jagras is here, huh? Hey, buddy. Oh, poison, poison, poison.
Lots of poison.
And more poison, ow.
Watch out for the fart clouds.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's the part.
Poison gas. You haven't figured out Puke's gimmick is all poison all the time. I'm just gonna sit here while he's knocked down and destroy him with the power of
So the
many blades.
So the spirit thrust is an ender.
Oh, he dropped a piece.
He did drop a piece, yes. He's running
he
away again.
Alright. I need to sharpen.
There's no dogs in this game.
There aren't. In Rise, they give you a dog mount that you can ride around to traverse the map quicker, which is really helpful when the map is this big.
That, and you can also do things on the back of said dog.
You can,
Like
you can
sharpen while you move.
Or like eat steak for more stamina.
While you're on the move.
Yeah. while you're on the way. Another really good quality of life feature given to us by Monster Hunter Rise, and I sincerely hope that whatever the next Monster Hunter version they make includes that feature, because, like, it might be the best thing they've ever added. And I think there's a pretty good chance that they will, because the Palicos first got introduced in this game.
No, Palicos have been around for a long time.
Have they?
This is not the first game of the Palico, no.
It's the first one I remember them actually being able to come with you on quests.
Nah, that's been a big for a
Is he
while.
bouncing?
I don't remember
Or-
what the first game was. It just wasn't this one.
Oh, he's up in the tree.
Yeah. He's down now.
He broke. Oh, he cut the tail off.
Cool. I hit a tree on accident.
Don't do that. I'm poisoned. To myself, also don't do that. Was that him roaring, or that sounded kind of like an Anjanath to me?
That's Rathalos.
That's not better.
I'm stunned. Why is the Rathalos here? I'm stunned.
That's not good. Rathalos, please leave. Oh, Rathalos is just attacking Puki.
He's beating up on the Puki, but he's
I need
still
them to
a
stop
Rathalos.
roaring so I can carve this tail.
I'm just trying to antidote. Rathalos, why? Rathalos, why?
So, normally, for the audience, when you kill a big monster like this, you get 3 carves off of their body. But if you sever the
If you
tail,
cut off the tail,
you get an extra carve.
holy moly, I just got fired by...
Which is good that we both have weapons that do a lot of severing damage to parts, because that means it'll be really easy to cut tails off. This Rathalos
good
needs
is I
to
just
leave.
I got fire breath by a Rathalos.
This Rathalos needs to go. This is not okay.
Go away! Why are you still here, my man? Please.
Ow! I'm
Ow.
gonna die!
I do not want this Rathalos to be here anymore.
Why is Rathalos here?
I'm just gonna hide in this bush until he's gone.
I need to find a bush to hide in.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, I take it he found you?
He fireballed my bush.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, that stinks.
Oh! So in
Where's
other
the
monster...
Rathalos?
In historic Monster Hunter games, there's really only one big monster per map. Monster Hunter World
This game
changed
introduced that there were multiple.
by adding up to 3 big monsters on the same map. So you could see we had Jagras interrupt us earlier. And then Rathalos, who, even if you've never seen Monster Hunter before, you know what Rathalos
You know
is.
Rathalos. You know the Rathalos.
He's popular enough that he became the Smash Bros. Introduction for Monster Hunter. Like, you know Rathalos. He's iconic. He's... Oh no, he found me again! I need help. Mayday.
I'm at the Puki.
I'm at the Rathalos. Leave, please.
But the reason that it's so much, normally having another monster show up is not too big a deal. The bigger issue is the fact that it is the Rathalos that showed up right now.
Correct.
And we are
We're not equipped to handle it.
barely upgraded, armorless hunters. We are not ready for a Rathalos, which is a
Why
very
is there
large
even
monster.
a Rathalos in this quest? That's
What do
not
you mean, I guess?
fair. I mean,
Yeah,
you're probably gonna
Rathalos
kill...
Quite a lot.
You're probably gonna kill Puki before I get there.
It's not looking
Honestly.
super helpful. He's
So
still
what
not
killed
doing
you?
it. Okay.
What got you?
Puki. He stunned me and poisoned, and then
Oh, you
did
got the poison stun lock thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we only get 3 tries at this before we fail the quest.
Yeah, we got one more.
We're about to fail the quest.
We're being okay. We'll be fine. Just gotta not die.
I think Rathalos has some things to say about that.
Go away from the Rathalos. Yeah, no, the fact that a Rathalos is here is kind of crazy, kind of nuts. Where are you?
I had to go around the long way to not get Rathalos. Because he just kept chasing me down. So I had to go the long way. And the scout flies are not doing a particularly good job of directing me where I need to go.
Stop doing a poison spray move, my man. Just quit it. It's not cool. It doesn't make you cool.
How have my flies completely lost this guy?
Yeah, what are you doing? Get out of that corner.
Okay, now they have the trail again. You should probably just pull back until I get there. Oh, I see him now. Man, the flies were really confused for a second. Oh, he tried to spit at me from across the universe.
I believe it. There he goes. We did it.
We did it.
Hooray. Rathalos.
Yeah, what was he doing here?
Ouch.
I mean, I get that they wanted to kind of show off the new lots of monsters, but like, why did they do it with him? Rathian might have been a better... Like, that one I could understand. Because that's the smaller one.
Yeah.
But full-on Rathalos
This is a big boy.
is a very large monster to be throwing into the middle of a fight. But hey, we did it.
We did do it.
And I'm guessing the pukey weapons
Good
are going to
job,
be mostly poison-based.
I would assume as much, yes. We did get a lot of pukey parts. At least I
Did
did.
get a decent amount, but I don't know if they're going to be enough to build something. So for every time you faint in this game, they reduce the amount of money that you get. So it's preferable not to die.
Correct.
Sometimes Rathalos shows up and you don't really have a choice.
No, sometimes you just gotta accept it. As long as it's not 3 deaths, you're good. Horror, but good.
Did your mic fall off of its stand or something?
What do you mean?
For a second, you sounded super muffled.
No, we're doing good. As far as I can tell.
To the blacksmith.
Hooray! good old blacksmith. Love this guy.
See what we can do. I still don't have Earth Crystal, amazingly.
Interesting. So I don't know if the longsword has a pukey tree,
It doesn't look like the dual blades do either, actually.
but I see a Rathian tree.
Already?
Yes.
Must
I
have
don't
spooky.
see it. I know it is a Rathian tree. It's a poison sword with green material parts. So it's got to be Rathian.
That's fair.
But that's an upgrade of the Kulu sword.
Interesting. It's what the new quest they gave us this time.
Complete the assignment.
Oh, isn't this the escort mission?
Probably.
Gross. Everyone loves escort missions.
Right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. and
Anyway,
guess
we
it's
should probably look into armor.
I mean, maybe. I doubt there's much armor that's gonna be particularly good right about now. We only have 5 armor.
The Kulu
slots.
armor has affinity on it.
What? How does
Yeah.
that work?
It gives you affinity. Oh, because it has critical act.
Ah, that makes sense. Stamina surge, item prolonger, what is pro transport?
Pro transporter, item prolonger, stamina surge, critical eye, and fire resist.
Increases movement speed while transporting and reduces downtime on landing. If we
There
ever
you
have
go.
to do a Wyvern Egg quest, that's not bad.
That is a good one.
Puke armor is
Plus, it's fire resistant.
a lot of poison. Just a lot
Good
of
for
poison.
Anjanath.
Yeah.
Kulu armor's not bad.
But it's minus water defense. Like, a lot.
It is minus water defense. You could also
And it
do
probably-
the alloy.
I'm guessing it doesn't look as good.
Oh, the stuff's not bad.
Actually, that doesn't look too bad.
Of course, you
Puke
could get
armor is
the
actually
Jagger stuff and
kinda
have
cool.
Fortify, Speed Aiding, Palico, Rally, Speed, Crawler, and Intimidator.
That's an interesting set of skills, too.
But have
Discourages
minus
monsters
fire
from engaging you even if you've been spotted. Fortify, speed crawler. Huh.
Minus fire damage.
We're definitely not getting a ton of armor off of what we're currently wearing.
Correct.
But can we actually build any of these armor sets?
I can build some of the Kulu. Kulu is within reason. We would just have to fight more Kulus.
Yeah, that's the problem with trying to do this, is that we would just have to fight more things.
Correct. But that's gonna be how it is. Anyway.
Do we want to go for the... I guess we should just do the escort mission, huh?
You should be able to.
Probably don't need a lot of... Can we even multiplayer that? Actually?
Yes, but I think you have to start it first. Because I believe this one turns into a different quest halfway through. It is a 1-on-1 now, but I believe it turns into a different quest later.
Because I know in the middle of the
And that
escort
one,
quest, a Rathian shows up.
yes.
I distinctly remember that.
It's joinable later. So it turns into something different, if I remember correctly. Which I'm pretty sure I do. Because I'm pretty cool.
Go ahead and just rush through the first part then.
But it's an introduction to the Wildspire Wastes.
It's pretty.
But if we want to fight some more Kulus, I'd probably make some Kulus stuff.
You can do that after.
Yep. We'll come back for it.
Okay. Got it?
Don't get us killed now, Hunter. Love escort missions.
Aren't they
They're
good?
so much fun and not tedious at all.
Escort mission. Everybody's favorite.
I love slowly walking with NPCs.
I find it interesting that they had the handler push the cart and not like the player.
Well, you're here to defend against monsters. You can't defend against monsters if you're pushing a cart.
You just stop pushing the cart long enough.
Well, then there's no one to push the cart. Now there's cart pushing ability and defense ability at the same time. Now the player could probably help and then have the handler push the cart, after. But it's what it is, I guess. Monster. Monster screen. It's a Rathian.
You know, I kind of don't want to end up fighting Rathian here, because they scare me.
Pretty big.
I know I mentioned them being a good alternative to the Rathalos earlier, but that doesn't mean that they're not huge and unfriendly and gross. Rathians also have a lot of poison, by the way.
Yes, they do. They're slightly less fire focused than their Rathalos kin. But they got some more poison to them. Rathalos also have poison, but they don't use it as much.
Lucky that Rathian got sidetracked a little bit.
Easily distracted.
Just needed a couple slinger pods.
Court mission.
No, I don't think you could. As a matter of fact, I don't think I want to willingly fight a Rathian right now.
Rathian. Aroth. Baroth hunt.
I'm gonna fight Baroth. Well, at least we figured out what the actual mission is. I think the present Zora Magdaros left was pain.
Could be.
It would make sense.
Baroth. Here he is.
Oh, Baroth, why? Just why?
Look over there.
Who doesn't like a bear?
I don't particularly like Barrow. There are some cool designs in
Anyway.
this game.
You can join if you like.
Barroth is not one of those designs.
Follow me.
We'll be there momentarily.
Come on.
There's a Diablos here.
That's not good. Return from quest. Goodbye, Barroth. We do not want.
I really don't want to deal with this Diablo, so they're having a turf war.
Oh, a turf war?
Yeah.
My
So
people aren't
everyone,
gonna
this
get
is a turf war.
my people aren't gonna get to watch. It's unfortunate. Go watch Will's VOD later to go see the turf war.
Turf war is when two monsters get into a big fight over an area. And one of them is going to run away. It's the Baroth. Who'd have guessed?
Alright, let me join yours real quick.
Welcome to the quest. There's a Diablos.
I heard, and I don't like the fact that there's a Diablos, because Diablos is also spooky.
He's quite the large boy.
I think I prefer Diablos to Rathalos.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But that's not really saying a whole lot. I promise eventually we're going to show off the canteen actually at the base and not the one out in the wild.
One day.
One day.
When we get through all this story stuff.
Alright, so where are you guys?
Should be able to look on your map and see, but give me just a second. I'll give you a name. Area 8.
Area 8? That's all the way in the
Yeah.
back, huh?
Correct.
I will be there as quickly as possible. You'll Nice job on the mount, though.
Thank you.
How's Baroth doing?
I ran his head into a rock.
He probably shouldn't have done that. Hope I see him now. Help is on the way.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I think help found
He's
me.
leaving. He's decided to leave.
As long as there's no Diablos, I'm alright with that.
Don't forget there's still a Rathian here.
I'm aware there's still a Rathian here. I'm really trying to avoid her as much as possible. Because, you know, not avoiding her just wouldn't be fun.
It's not the best thing ever.
I hope the Baroth is just wallowing in some mire.
He loves getting muddy. We got some iron ore and crystal.
You know how much damage I do to this man?
Probably
Not
not
very
a lot.
much. You know how much damage he does to me?
Probably more.
Significantly.
I'm water blighted.
That's not optimal.
No, that's not the best. Thank you, cat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's up with
Never
you?
mind, he's looking.
Oh, he's leaving.
And here I was worried.
Oh, he dropped some thorn pots.
He did. Which are good.
Do a quick sharpen.
Feeling
Eventually we're gonna
sharp.
get weapons that don't require us to sharpen them every 2 minutes.
That would be nice.
But that's in the future when either of us have any resources and materials with which to do so. Is he sleeping? Is that what's going on here? Early
He's sleeping.
signs point to yes. I bet none of us
He's
have
sleeping.
bombs.
No.
Certainly not.
Are we ready? I've got
think
some
so.
puddle pods, which will wash the mud off of.
We broke what I'm guessing is some mud.
I removed the mud.
I put a thorn pod on him.
Good.
I'm not sure where exactly it landed, but it's there.
It landed somewhere.
Ouch. I already need to sharpen again. Well, maybe I'll be
believe you.
okay. Maybe I'll be okay. More, yeah, more thorn pods. What were you on him?
I was on him. Just a clutch claw though. Not a mount. Remember, you can clutch claw to on him.
I'm never gonna remember.
Basically, produce slinger thorns from him at any time. Nice trying to shake off mud that isn't there.
I gave him a slinging thorn.
Yeah,
I think I hit it. I think it's on the tail.
I think it's so too.
Like he's angry.
Oh, I fainted. What? How did I faint?
Because he's angry.
I wasn't near there. I mean, I was near him. But I wasn't near his head. Okay then.
Oh,
Oh,
now
you
I've been
also
hit.
fainted.
So this guy's headbutts are pretty solid headbutts.
Well, I knew that, but I wasn't near his head.
Neither was I. He just ran at me.
Well, when I died, he ran at you.
When I died, he ran at me.
But we're doing okay. And I got to eat this time, so. He's almost dead anyway. Where are you
That's
at?
what we thought, but he's very much alive.
Where are you?
I'm on the way. I'm about to walk into the fight zone. Where'd you go?
Apparently I spawned over here.
Well, he's not happy.
No. You roar. You roar again.
Get up off the ground. Stop being on the ground.
I'm not super used to longsword yet, so I keep missing a lot of attacks.
You know what? I'm gonna let you come to me, Bear.
There it goes. Hooray!
I'm glad we both do a lot of damage.
We do both do a lot of damage. It's very good.
The downside is neither of us have shields. I guess
True.
I had done sword and shield, but dual blade feels more fun.
We're doing it because we haven't played these weapons hardly.
Cutscene time.
Hooray!
Do we want to go fight the Kulu and call it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because we're about 3 hours. I think Kulu will be enough to round it out.
Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
Lore. Monster Hunter lore.
Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place.
Who likes some sweet, sweet exposition?
So, my old friend,
Hooray!
praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well,
I like that I took a sip of my coffee at the same time as they took a sip of the cutscene.
Double sip.
To
Perfect.
you and the others, please pass a message on to the commander that I am safe. But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
That depends. Handler, who did you think it was?
Who do you think it was? Hooray!
We need to stop dying to things.
Generally. But the way to do that is to get armor. Because, we have, no armor.
We have leather.
That's barely armor. Good to see you.
Alright, I believe we have another escort mission to do,
Probably.
if I understand correctly.
I don't remember what the next mission is.
I'm going to show everybody else what all our research means. If you
Sure.
go to the ecological guy, he'll tell you like what all of the breakable parts on a monster are, where all the weak spots are, you know, if they're susceptible to specific damage types, what the rewards are, all that kind of stuff. All very useful information.
It is indeed.
It's quite good. So collect that wherever possible.
Always collect. So we want to do it Kulu.
Probably so. Although I just got a side quest for capture a Kulu.
Fair enough.
Do we want to do that or just go for the... Do we have an investigation for one?
We can have a look-see. There may be an investigation for one.
Because I know we can't redo the story quest.
Correct. Just like in the board game. Get it? It's like the board game. Don't forget to turn in your bounties.
Okay, I don't have any investigations. So, I mean, you may...
You not?
No. You may have one, but otherwise we may have to do the side quest.
Capture a pink Pyrexis. What even is a Pyrexis? Yeah, I've got a
Asking me?
Kulu investigation.
We should probably take your investigation then. I would presume.
I'll put it up. Don't forget to eat for the quest.
Correct. Maybe I can go find another. Oh, there we go. I have some. I have a better expedition now. If we wanna not do the side quest version.
I mean, I don't think there's a problem with the side quest version.
No, but you normally don't like capture quests.
It's not a capture quest, it's hunt.
The side quest I have is a capture.
I've got a hunt Kulu Yaku.
Oh, we can just do that then.
And the only failure conditions are time expires or faint 3 times.
Okay, what's the time though? Because it might be a challenge mode.
30 minutes.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
Normally
No, it
the
is a
timer's-
challenge, but
Normally the timer's
you
50.
can hunt a Kulu in 30 minutes. So, unless you don't want to do that one, I think that would be
I'm
fun.
alright with it.
Plus, we ought to be able to get some extra investigation rewards.
Which would be great, because investigation rewards means we'll have a better chance of doing things.
Right.
There's a lot of rewards on that. Do we want to start in the back, or the Camp 1 or Camp 11?
The regular camp should be fine, I think.
Alright. I will join. To the canteen.
You go ahead and join in. I've eaten.
The canteen better have something of any use. Because the last few canteens I've done have not been particularly good.
I went for the chef's choice.
Slay
Are
7
you ready?
Gajau. And Vespoids. We got some side quests to get some more menu items at some point.
Yes, I got that as well.
I don't have a chef's choice platter.
Did you not?
Nope.
Interesting.
It is a little weird. Alright.
Departing time. Let's go. All right. You have 30 minutes to get rid of one Kulu Yaku.
How hard could it be? The answer is not very hard.
Can't be. Ain't no way.
Although it's just a little sandstormy over here.
The weather isn't great.
I would not consider this to be prime Kulu hunting weather.
I've seen worse. There it is.
Alright, I have a trail
I do as well.
via the scout flies.
As do I. I think I'm gonna get to him first,
Probably, yeah.
considering he's right here.
You took a slightly more direct path than I did. That's good, because that means you can get the initial scream out of the way.
Well, Kulu doesn't scream. He's not big enough.
I mean, he'll still scream a little bit. It's just not
He
going to
screams
cause...
a little bit. It just doesn't cause
It doesn't
bad.
cause any stagger, because he is baby.
He's a small little guy. I've mounted it.
Excellent work. Doesn't really seem big enough for you to mount. He's pretty small.
I guess his neck's just that strong.
Definitely doesn't look like his neck's that strong.
See you later. Boom!
That's a broken face.
I like getting the helm breaker off. It's quite fun.
It is quite fun.
It's very anime.
It would appear
Funny.
that he's not having a great time already.
No.
Which is good. We want him to not have a good time.
Correct.
Oh, I got a light crystal.
Nice.
It's not an earth crystal, but it'll do. Oh, Kulu Yaku. Show me what you got. By the way, I know earlier we talked to you guys and mentioned that if you cut the tail off, you get an extra carve. Kulu, I think, is too small for the tail to actually be carvable. So,
Oh. His tail is not
depends
heavy.
a little bit on how big the monster is. Like, I don't know if Jagras, if you can tail carve it.
I don't know.
But Puke's an actual wyvern that's big enough for the tail to cut off.
I really wish I would stop missing rust.
Man, this dude is exhausted.
Yeah, we're kind of beating on him.
That was a pretty good combo.
I gotta figure out how to
Chester
actually
has a little ballista that looks like a cat, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah. It's adorable. I don't actually know how to guarantee Helm Breaker happens. Or how to
You know more
even,
than I
like,
do.
I don't know how the Helm Breaker works. I don't know how to make it do, but I'll figure it out. Maybe.
Oh, this man be
He's-
limping, though.
Yeah, he's not doing great.
We're like 5 minutes into our quest time.
Correct. There you go.
Beautiful. We've done very well.
We did do very, very well.
And we're at just over 3 hours, so I think that's a good time.
Anyway, that's what a good little hunt looks like. That was
just
rather
a nice,
easy.
convenient, quick
Oh.
little quest.
Should be able to get some weapons and stuff though, so that's good.
Hopefully.
We did it.
We did it. Wasn't even hard.
Not even a little bit. Kulu Yaku is not a difficult fight.
Nope.
But we should have gotten quite a lot of materials from that investigation quest. So frankly,
Beak, a plume, and a plume.
I gotta hide.
We've done it.
Pretty good. So good job.
Good job, us.
Anyway, we can do that same investigation quest 2 more times.
Yeah. So the investigations, the way those work is you said you can only take it so many times, and then you have to go back to them and get a different investigation quest to
Correct.
keep doing them. But
Yeah.
it's not like you ever run out of
But you get some
investigations that you
bonus.
can take.
You get some bonus materials for the cost of some extra conditions.
And it's like, as you go, like, the investigations do refresh, which ones over time, so you never, like, run out of investigations completely.
Correct.
I don't think.
No.
So you can always go back and fight whatever you need to. It just depends on what the
Correct.
conditions you want to fight them under.
Anyway, I will go ahead and make myself the Kulu Yugaku longsword. The first dance 1.
Then we can probably call it for today. Do more of this in the future, assuming there's an audience that wants to see more of this in the future.
I think we'll be back to doing this soon. I had fun.
It's a good time. Now that we're getting through some of the baser stuff and starting to get into the game.
I quite
game
enjoy
proper.
this game. I may go for the Kulu
I
armor.
can make the rending beaks.
Fun.
And I can upgrade that with
armor's
I
very
don't know
cool.
what.
And we need armor.
Yeah, we're not like building any armor at all.
We need to make some armor. I think I may go for the Kulu armor.
I mean, if we're
But
gonna fight more Kulus,
We'll have
then
to
we'll
fight more
probably.
Kulus. Gonna need to fight more Kulus.
Does the Baroth armor have anything cool on it?
It's got guard and
Thief,
marathon runner.
Marathon runner.
So yeah, all
I mean,
good.
Marathon runner is surprisingly good for dual blades.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that counts as stamina depletion, so maybe I end up trying to pick up the Baroth.
Go for some more Baroth.
That Baroth piece at some point. Because the only thing that has Marathon Runner on it is the gauntlets, so maybe we just try to get the gauntlets.
Nothing wrong with that.
Stamina
Pet
Thief's pretty good
Boogie
too. And that's
in
on
the
the
stream.
chest piece, so maybe... Honestly, there's a lot on the Baroth armor that I don't hate.
No, the Baroth armor is good.
The only downside is the minus elemental defense everywhere. Elemental defense is really important.
I mean, you get thunder resist.
Yeah, but you also get minus everything else. Now, Critical Eye is pretty great.
Critical Eye is very good.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to figure that out.
We'll come back
We'll
next
have
time
to-
with some,
Decide, maybe make a plan later on for what exactly we want to do, but for now, I think I'm good to call it.
that. We're
It has been a good time. I will say goodbye to the lovely people, and then maybe we can figure some stuff out. Hope you guys have enjoyed the experience. I know we had a little bit of a delayed startup because of things happening and figuring out how all the multiplayer and stuff works again, but I hope it wasn't that bad. I hope y'all are interested in seeing more, because we'll probably end up playing more. And I will probably be also trying to just generally stream more things. I know I keep saying this every time I stream something, but I do want to get more of a schedule lined up, so we'll just kind of have to see what it is. Like I said, I don't have a capture card, so it'll be hard if we end up playing something on Switch to stream it. But I mean, I could, like, if we're doing, like, if I do another Minecraft, or if I stream Super Auto Pets at some point, I'm going to try to get the stream content flowing a little bit more again. In the meantime, enjoy the VODs. At some point, I may or may not, I haven't decided, download the VODs off of Twitch and post them on YouTube as well, just to have a backlog of VODs that people can go watch, so keep an eye on that. Headmaster Ditto on YouTube as well, so go watch over there in case I decide to start exporting some VODs. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Stay cool, everybody. Take care. We'll see y'all later.